試合後の森保一とトーマス・トゥヘル両監督の会見の模様を、ごく一部ですが、紹介します。トゥヘルへの質問で、パーマーとフォーデンの出来をどう思うかという質問が出ていましたが、おそらく、質問した記者は、前半の出来の悪さの張本人として挙げていたのでしょう。BBC の採点でも、パーマーが 4.14。フォーデンは 3.86 と、とても低い評価、もちろん10点満点で。ファンの怒りがこもっているような点数です。一般の読者のコメントのうち、賛同の多かったベスト3を紹介します。1、日本は洗練されたフットボールを展開した。彼らは頭脳的、効率的、組織的で、統一感のあるチームだ。プレッシングは容赦なく、連携プレーは緻密で、パスは正確、攻撃では息の合った動きを見せる。ピッチを狭く感じさせ、イングランドに全くスペースを与えず、まるで5人制サッカーのようにプレーした。すべてが方法論に沿っていた。2、我々がペナルティエリアにボールを入れるのにかかる時間は、駆逐艦をキプロスに派遣するよりも長くかかる。3、ITV で、無料で、試合を見てたけど、返金してほしい気分だ。コール・パーマーに、お前は自分が思っているほど上手くないって、誰か教えてやれ。
2点お伺いさせてください。これでワールドカップ前、メンバー決定前の活動は終わりとなりますが、この、2戦も含めた成果と課題、最後に選手にエンジン組んでましたけれども、どういう声をかけたのかということを教えてください。でもう1点がガラッと違うんですが、スウェーデンに、もう1カ国が決まりました。ちょっと気が早いですが、スウェーデンの印象など感想でもいいので教えてください。
そうですね、今回の活動での成果と課題は皆さんが評価してくださったらいいかなと、試合の中で、とは思いますけど、まずは成果としては選手が、コーチ陣が、提示してくれる、戦術的なことであったりっていうことをまずは真摯に徹底して、実践してくれるということは本当に選手に感謝したいと思いますし、かつ、言われたことをやるだけではなくて、ピッチ上でお互いコミュニケーションをとって、微修正をしていくという部分で、また選手もスタッフもコーチングスタッフも含めて、一方通行に、コーチ陣からの、戦術の伝え方になることはなく、練習での、状況を見て、選手目線の話も聞いて、でそこで、我々の、最大値を発揮していけるように、最適な、戦術の選択をしていけるようにというところを本当にみんなが、自分がやるっていう責任感を持ちながらも日本のために、最大値を出していくということを、チームでトレーニングの時からやれたのは非常に良かったかなと思っています。ワールドカップの舞台も、誰が選ばれても、誰が出ても、日本のためにということで、最大値を発揮できるようにチームでまたエネルギーを作っていきたいなと思っています。そこはすごく良かったところかなと。で間違いなく、このワールドカップに出る相手、2試合に無失点できたというところは、間違いなく守備の部分で、自信を持ちながらも、さらに、相手の良さを消せるように、ということを、ワールドカップに向けてやっていきたいなと思っています。成果としては攻撃の部分では、しっかり守りながらも攻撃でチャンスを作ることで決めきることができたっていう、勝ちきる部分は非常に良かったかなと思います。で スコットランド戦も今日の試合もですけど、交代枠を多く使う中でより多くの選手たちがまずチームの基本的なコンセプトを表現できるっていうことと、試合の途中でも状況に合わせて交代の選手がと先発の選手がこうつながって崩れずに結果をものにできるというところは日本の良さとして成果かなと思っています。課題としては今日の試合で言えば2点目取れてたチャンスはあったかなと思いますし、やはりこう決めきるという部分と無失点に抑えたとはいえピンチはたくさんあった部分でもっとピンチを減らせるようにというところはさらに課題として考えていきたいなと思います。スウェーデン見てないんでわからないですけど、いいストライカーがいますし、北欧のチームも組織的に守備をして攻撃を仕掛けられる。で今スウェーデン世界的にもタレントが多いと思いますので、そういうところを組織的にも守れて、そして攻撃の部分も組織的にと、あとはタレントを生かして、勝てるチームだなと思っています。でまた、これは印象で実際見てないんでわからないですけど、今日の後半も、大柄選手が出てきた中で、高さを生かして、攻撃するという部分、守備でも守れるというところはあると思いますので、そういうところは、しっかり、相手の良さを止めて、で我々の良さを出せるようにしていきたいなと思います。
Everyone here with Thomas Tuchel. If we can use the microphone available and keep it to one question per person, that'd be great. Who would like to go first?
Thomas, hi. From a fan perspective, it's quite clear that you use this international break as a very sort of exploratory time, using your last chance before the World Cup to make some changes that you hadn't before. But how well do you think the experiments that you've made here are actually going to translate into your World Cup squad, given that they've now produced probably your worst set of results as England manager in an international break?
Yeah, it is what it is. I think we got punished for not a lot against Uruguay in the very end, and today for one counter-attack in the first half, where we managed to score, where they managed to score. We knew that before. I knew that before. I'm disappointed with the result. Everyone is, but I think it is worth to put it into perspective. I knew that we have a tough exam in this to play for in this window, because our players are heavily invested in club football. They're heavily invested in European football and in the physical toughest league that there is. We played against two top 20 teams, well drilled, very good opponents, who arrived in their best lineup. We had a big change in the middle of camp. Suddenly after the match we had 7-8 injuries who had to leave camp. So it's not an excuse, it's just explanation why things are not like perfectly smooth and maybe perfectly on the highest level that we expect, and we expect it always from us. We made life difficult for ourselves because we narrowed the pitch down extremely in the first half and didn't use the fullbacks in the way that we wanted to. Second half we did it better. We had more width, we had more runs, we had more offensive actions with the correct energy and dynamic movements. So that was a bit better, but we couldn't score. We couldn't score when the chances were there, and the chances were there late. So it is what it is. The most important is that we learn from it. This camp will not define us, and we have 2 months' time to digest it, to take the learnings, to nominate our squad, to get players back healthy. Hopefully, I hope they stay healthy. That we have the full choice, and then we will pursue our dream from June.
Okay. Alex.
Hi, Thomas. You made qualification for the World Cup look really easy, but you're now without a win against the 3 highest ranked sides that you've played. I know you've tried things in those games, but does it give you concern about not being able to beat the elite sides?
No, it does not give me any concern.
Jacob.
Hi, Thomas. How do you feel Cole Palmer and Phil Foden did tonight? Do you feel you got enough from them?
I'm not the biggest friend now to talk about individual, but of course, if we put offensive players on the pitch, we demand offensive actions, we demand creativity, we demand dribblings, we demand shots, we demand assists, and we clearly didn't have enough, could not create. We made it difficult for us to find them in the half spaces. We struggled to open up these spaces. We played against the deep 5-4-1. We didn't use the width of the field enough to make the difference, and our offensive players struggled to make the difference and to create something against in one-on-one situations, because against the deep 5-4-1 you get basically no superiority through passing. You get it if you win one-on-ones, otherwise you will be always in equal numbers or in minority, and this is what happened in the first half especially. In the second half, Japan got a bit more tired. We invested more physically on the sides to open up the middle a bit more. It was difficult for both of them, but it was clear that they will get their chances. I need to see them. We had 3 camps where we did not open the door a lot for newcomers. So now we did. And we had to adapt to 7, 8, 9 injuries in between camp. Again, I can put it into perspective. I will put it into perspective, but no but. That's just the way it is.
Thomas, I know you were asked about this on TV, but does it concern you at all that in the absence of Harry Kane, you don't have the same kind of attacking threat?
No, but in the absence of Harry Kane, we don't have the same threat. Bayern Munich, in the absence of Harry Kane, has not the same threat. No team in the world has the same threat. It's just normal. If top teams rely on top players and top nations rely on top players, that's just absolutely normal. I mean, on top of it, Harry dropped out, so we lost not only him as a player, but we lost him as a personality. It's always a bit disrupting if the captain leaves the last training after 15 minutes and is out of the squad. We lost Bukayo, Noni, we lost Declan Rice, we lost John Stones, who are normally the core and the drive of this group. And it affected us because this is normal. They are the players to carry the quality, carry the momentum on their shoulder, and of course it affected us. But this is just normal. It's a reality. We can win games without Harry. We will win without Harry. When we have won without Harry, but it's easier to win matches with Harry, of course.
So Thomas, on that. Do you understand why some, even other coaches, have called Harry's teams, like Spurs, like they call them the Harry Kane team, because he's so important to kind of how the teams that he plays for, like his function in the team as well?
Yeah, of course. Of course, I understand that. It's just the quality. Yeah.
Can you is there a way? Because you obviously changed the system today without him, without playing with the number 9.
We didn't change the system against Uruguay and played with a number 9. Today we played with just a different number 9, and we played also with a 9 with Phil Foden and later with Dom Solanke. But I'm not looking for a second Harry Kane. There's just no second Harry Kane, and this is also not an excuse. We were ready to beat Japan. We were ready to find solutions and to offer solutions to the team, but it was difficult. We struggled. On top, Jude tried everything, like a player who can always make something happen in a one-on-one, who's always happy to carry responsibility and make something special happen. So I think we miss a lot of key players, and it's just a reality. If teams like Uruguay or Japan come well drilled in their top in their top lineup. It's a difficult task. It was not necessary to lose the match. Unfortunately, we lost it, which is disappointing, and I hate losing like no one else. And it will take a while to digest, but yeah, it will not affect us massively now for when we arrive in the US.